Hey guys, this is Seven to Geek, and today I'm going to talk about how government is yet again getting involved in our politics and holding back innovation in the electronic world. Thanks to government regulations and all this crap, AT&T and T-Mobile will not merge. Which means Verizon will yet again, on the western half of the United States, have a complete monopoly over the Four Corners area, West Texas, most of Oklahoma, and Nevada. Because they're the only ones who have fucking service there. And that would have changed if the merger from T-Mobile and AT&T went through. But, unfortunately, government doesn't think like that and thinks that the only type of monopoly is that if there'll only be 5 big companies instead of 6. Even though, let's not forget all the prepaid plans and all the other garbage that competes with them. But the government's so scared of having only 5 big companies that they prevented the merger between AT&T and T-Mobile, successfully reinforcing Verizon's monopoly in a lot of areas. Because here especially, there's no fucking option for me, okay? You either go with Verizon, or you could go with Sprint and have, slightly shittier service, but it's still pretty shitty. AT&T is unusable. T-Mobile is unusable. Virgin is okay, and that's about it. Verizon is the only decent thing. And if T-Mobile and AT&T merged, it would be decent. It would be in competition with Verizon. And then people will finally stop, just blindly buying Verizon because it's the only thing with a fucking service in the area. And that's a major problem for a lot of the states here in the Southwest, Four Corners, I don't even know what to call this area, because it's bigger than the Southwest, because Southwest is Arizona and New Mexico, and it's not just Arizona and New Mexico, because it happens in Colorado, it happens in Nevada, it happens in Utah, it happens in Oklahoma, West Texas. It's a major problem. Verizon has a major fucking monopoly on this side of the United States. And there is no competition. You can't find something as good as Verizon. That gives Verizon complete control over this area. They fucked over a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends went to Virgin just because they couldn't stand the price gouging and shit that Verizon does. And it gives them a complete monopoly. Verizon needs competition. And the United States government has officially just given them complete monopoly over this area. There's nothing they can do now. So that's just wonderful. Wonderful. And let's talk about another thing. I like Apple's products. I like Apple as a company. I don't like the fact that they can sue Google over the stupidest shit. Alright? Google, a patent has come out, and now Apple has prevented a lot of phones from being sold in the United States, including HTC, one of their biggest competitors, because of, I don't even know what it, you could copy a number directly from text and put it into the phone or whatever. I think that's what it is. Either way, it's stupid. It's a technology that everyone should be utilizing by now. And it's a technology that's just simple and basic, like a close button on any operating system. And this is ridiculous. These companies should be battling out by making better software, not by fucking suing each other over tiny little things. Because it's obvious that Apple needed competition. I'm so glad Apple fucked up and only put their phone on one network. Because if that didn't happen, Android would have never they would have never got any ground. They would have been stomped by Apple. And we'd have another iPod situation where, we would be stuck with the same fucking operating system and the same bullshit for years. And nothing would ever evolve. And I'm so glad that Android gained some ground and they're actually ahead of Apple now, so that Apple can have some friendly competition. Because if it didn't happen, we would have another Verizon-like situation where they never have to improve quality. They could keep doing the same shit over and over again. You see, competition is good. But competition is not good when fucking companies can sue each other all the time, because that doesn't do anything. It's not helping the products. I want the products to just continue to get better and better and better. I know iOS 5 was a complete response to Android, And I know Ice Cream Sandwich was a complete response to iOS 5. I just want to see continually improving technology. Just to get, better and better OSs, better and better hardware. That's what I want to see. And we're never going to see that if these companies just keep suing the fuck out of each other. And it's mostly Apple's fault. They're suing LG. They're suing fucking HTC. They're mad. Because Android is like pretty much a generic version of iOS, and that's what's happening. But still, this is the problem with government interfering in business, because it holds back innovation and it creates monopolies. People say it stops monopolies. Fuck no, it creates monopolies, because they don't see the power that AT&T and T-Mobile, if they merge, how much that would affect Verizon and how much more competition that would bring. But they don't see it that way. They look at, well, it would be better to have 6 big companies than 5. And the thing is that T-Mobile's failing. Like, they're not making any money. And they could go under. And if they go under, we'll have 5 big companies, but one will have a major advantage over the other 4. So, I don't know. It's stupid. Samuel out.